So we just got 6 new preview images of One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 4, and we also got the official synopsis of the episode itself. And yes everyone, I will be covering all of them. I will also be talking about each scene one by one. So yes everyone, without further ado, don't forget to subscribe and like, and let's get straight into the actual synopsis of the episode itself. So here it is. The Hero Association prepares to invade the Monster Association's hideout. Well, it is decided to call in S-Class heroes Silver Fang and newcomer Genos, who failed to capture Garo, are excluded. Meanwhile, Garo, having recovered from near death, invades the Monster Association. Judging from this alone, I am pretty sure most of the episode is going to be yapping. Again, something that is similar to episode 1 of this season, where it's just them having a strategical meeting, planning here and there. What I am interested in is definitely Garo invading the Monster Association. Again, I've seen some few panel that looks insanely good in the manga. At this point, I really need to read the manga. Not that I'm hating on the animation because, well, it is literally doing what the manga does. But in order to actually know more of the context of what's happening in the next episode, since I am covering it anyways, I might actually just pick up the manga at this point. But yes everyone, seems like Genos and Bang is not going to be included for the S-Class Heroes operation to invade the Monster Association. So again, this episode is most likely going to be tons of meeting here and there. Apparently the hot pot scene is going to be taking place in this episode as well. This episode is most likely going to be another yapping episode plus a bit of an action in the end of it. So yeah, let's just hope it's not going to be another lackluster of what episode 3 was. Now with that being said, let's talk about the 6 new preview images that just got released. Alright, so first of all, I'm just going to be showing you guys the 6 new preview images and then I'll be covering each one of them in a bit. So for the first frame, we got the hot pot scene apparently of Fubuki, Bomb, King, Saitama, Bang, Dr. Kuseno, and Genos looking at the hot pot itself. Next up, we got this very strong drawing of Garo. I'm pretty sure we've seen this in the last year's pre-animated PV, but there has been some compositing change, which I'm pretty sure most people don't really like, but we'll get into that in a bit. For the third frame, we got a frame of the Child Emperor. I'm pretty sure this is when he's about to go to the meeting where they are going to be planning some sort of a strategy to invade the Monster Association, since I'm pretty sure he's going to be involved in the S-Class Heroes invasion of the Monster Association. So next up, we also got this really cool looking shot of Genos. I'm pretty sure he is holding a meat right there. Again, pretty strong drawing here and there. I really love the red iris that is being shown here. Next up, we also got Gyoro at the Monster Association. And for our 6th and final frame, we got Royal Reaper, I'm pretty sure trying to threaten Pareo. Again, we got those neon color palettes again. Pretty cool here and there. But yeah, let's talk about each scene one by one. Alright, so for the first frame, we got the hot pot frame. This is something that I've been hearing a lot. There has been tons of hype behind this scene alone, and well, I did look at the manga panel itself and it's literally one-to-one to it. The whole framing composition of this exact frame is literally the same. Again, if I need to make an educated guess, the next episode storyboarder is going to be again Shinpei Nagai, since he is very much fast at storyboarding and it's really much needed for this hellish production. At least they did justice for the actual panel itself, so yeah, looks pretty good overall. Next up, we got this iconic panel of Garo that we've already seen last year, but again, we have some tweak in terms of the compositing and also overall color palette that has been used in this actual scene itself. I'm pretty sure the episode itself will still have the same exact smokes effect that the PV had. But again, I've said this multiple times, I love the artistic choice of using this kind of color to emphasize a lot on the actual scene itself. But what I've said in my last video, I did say that I'm afraid of them overusing it, and it seems like this is going to be one of the cases where they are going to be spamming, abusing this artistic choice. The drawing quality looks really good, but this is one of the few decisions that is very questionable. Me personally, I love what they did in the actual PV that was released last year. Again, they did reuse the same exact shot with different compositing and also removing the background for some reason. Again, maybe the episode director just had a different artistic approach to what I personally have. I'm just a nobody, but personally, I do think that the PV itself looks much better. But yeah, let's see how the scene will actually flows in the episode itself. Again, it's a mixed bag for me, but let's hope for the best. Next up, we got a frame of Child Emperor. I'm pretty sure is inside of the Hero Association. Again, nothing too crazy compared to the manga panel itself. They did edit the background because I mean, it should be walking inside the Hero Association, right? So again, nothing too crazy. I'm pretty sure they just pick a random frame to show this week. So yeah, pretty cool. Now we also got another frame of Genos holding a slice of meat, if I'm not wrong. So here is an example of how it is being utilized well. Yes, the neon color palette that I have mentioned earlier. Again, this is one of the few scenes, like the Fubuki one in episode 2, it was utilized really well to emphasize on the character itself. But again, it can be overused. Spamming it again and again kind of makes the whole concept of it being special, in my eyes obviously, it vanished just like that. Again, I just hope that the scene in the actual episode itself will flow better. So let's just see when the episode actually comes. We also got Goro inside the Monster Association. The framing looks pretty much the same in the manga itself. What would be really cool if they did a rotation shot showing like the entirety of the crowd, but I doubt that. It's probably just going to be a still frame, but yeah. Again, nothing too crazy. So let's skip to the final one. So again, this is one of the few image that really does a good job utilizing the neon color palette that has been the artistic choice of season 3 so far. Again, I really love what they're doing with Royal Reaper in this season ever since episode 2 came out, if I'm not wrong. I really feel the psychopath vibe from this guy. Again, those red eyes that they are emphasizing ever since he first steps into the actual season itself, it looks really good. Again, not to forget the one where he is slicing Garo, where he almost kills him. The psychopath vibe is there. They have been nailing Royal Reaper so far in this season, and I've been loving it so far. Again, this is a really cool frame compared to the manga, which has insane details. I'm surprised that they still managed to keep most of it. Overall vibe is literally the same. So again, it's really cool how they have been doing justice for Royal Reaper so far. People are going to be pointing out the female Royal Reaper. Bro, even I don't notice that. But it just shows how hellish a production is, because not even one person can correct that particular frame. But I mean, it will get corrected in a Blu-ray anyway, so it's not really a big deal. It's a moving shot anyways. It's just like 1 second of you looking at it and it just passes by. So again, it's not really a big deal for me. So yes, everyone, those are pretty much it. If I need to give an actual expectation for the episode itself, it's going to be another Yap Fest. Yes, another PNG Fest for this episode. But also, I'm interested in the final bits of this particular episode itself, because I've seen tons of manga panels and I really need to read the manga at this point. And yes, everyone, those are basically it. For the next few days, I'll be off. Yes, I'll be away for vacation and next week as well. So I don't think there's going to be any goodness video for this week, unfortunately. But yes, everyone, those are basically it. Episode review will probably come around a bit later. But yes, everyone, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next One Punch Man video. Goodbye.